If you can understand and apply this method correctly, you can make any woman get attached to you forever and never lose feelings for you. The name of the game is being emotionally unavailable. This does not mean that you turn your emotions off. This does not mean that you don't have emotions, that you don't care about nothing, that you're just cold-hearted. That's not what it means. It means simply being logical versus being emotional when you're dealing with women. Because when you emotional and you're dealing with women, the woman is going to be in control of your emotions. And when you let the woman control your emotions, she gonna send you on an emotional roller coaster and you're done. But the name of the game is actually being in control of your emotions, being emotionally unavailable, being emotionally detached. Because when you emotionally detached, you see things from a logical perspective so you can move accordingly. When your feelings is involved, when you're dealing with women, you can't think clearly. For example, when you at work, you can't perform to the best of your ability if you're thinking about who your girl talking to, if you're thinking about the argument that y'all just got into, if you're thinking about how she cheated on you or how she could be cheating on you. You're never going to be able to be at peace and function properly because your mind racing, because your emotions is all over the place. And the thing about it is this: when women see that they can control your emotions or they can get under your skin, it's like they never stop trying to do it. That's the crazy part about it. She'll test you this way. She'll post this. She'll say that. She'll just say petty little things to get under your skin, start a little bickering argument with you real quick. She'll post this right here on social media just to see what you're going to say or just to see what you're going to do. She'll wear this, say that she finna go to this place just to see what you're going to say, just to see what you're going to do. So when you fall for the bait, when you fall for it and she cross over, you're done. She see just everything that you can't handle. She see just everything that get under your skin and she gonna use that against you. The same thing goes when you overly vent to your girl, overly being emotional, overly opening up and expressing your feelings. That's going to be held and used against you in future arguments. But when you're emotionally detached, emotionally unavailable, it's always like, dang, why I can't get under his skin? Oh, he don't care about this? Well, then he passed the test. I can't get him in his feelings, but I done got every other dude in their feelings, so now I want him more because he different. Instead of him responding to my manipulation tactics with emotion, he using logic. He putting me in my place. He just don't care. He unfazed. He ignoring me. That's making me chase him a little bit more. This is the dynamic that you want to have, bro. Not she being emotional, she arguing, she yelling. Then you start getting emotional, you start arguing, you start yelling. You can't win an argument with a woman. So why would you ever want to engage in something like that? You can't assert your dominance and your masculinity and put a woman in her place arguing back and forth with her. You can't be a masculine man and be respected by your girl if you always overthinking about her cheating on you, if you always insecure about her flirting with the next dude, if you always want to mate guard her and hold her close when y'all in public so other dudes don't feel like they need to come up to your girl because you're intimidated. No woman is going to respect you like that. All these characteristics are the same things that you want the woman to be doing. When you a feminine, emotional simp, and you just doing the most with the women that you're dealing with or with the woman that you're dealing with, that's exactly how you want her to be treating you. That's how you want her to be acting towards you. You want her to be thinking about who you probably talking to or what you doing or why you doing this or why you ain't text her back yet. You don't need to be thinking and doing all that, bro. You want her to be trying harder to get your attention and get your validation because you don't inflate her ego like every other dude that she had access to. You want to be living by principles and codes and understanding that if women are not following your program, that if she keep playing all these games, if she keep trying to manipulate you, if she messing up your peace of mind, if she disrespecting you, that you just gotta let her go. It's not an emotional battle. It's not a getting your feelings battle. It's not an argument. It's either what you say or the highway. And this is what women respect the most because men are naturally supposed to be leaders. Men are naturally supposed to be masculine and logical. Women are naturally supposed to be submissive, supposed to be feminine, supposed to be more emotional. You understand what I'm saying? So you being a logical thinking man who is in control of his emotions, that's the only way to make a woman respect you, follow you, and submit to you. If you want to argue with her all the time, if you want to put up with all her games, if you want to accept all the BS, if you want to accept her being a hoe, if you want to accept this and accept that, that's on you. So don't get mad when she keep disrespecting you. You accepting that. You got to know who you dealing with before you take a girl serious because the things that you accept in the beginning, once you cuff her, you accepting those same things. So all the red flags that you've seen in the talking stage, if you still want to get in a relationship with her, just know you accepting them same red flags into the relationship. And that's nobody's fault but your own. When you get emotional with your girl trying to argue with her all the time, when you always caring and always overthinking and always in your feelings, you setting up yourself to get manipulated and get disrespected in the future. And it don't matter what she's saying or what she's talking about. That's how the game go. Because women are always moving in covert ways. You gotta always read between the lines and see between the BS to understand what's really going on. This is why you have to be self-improving, bro. This is why you have to be on your grind. This is why you have to have structure in your own personal life. You gotta have your mindset set up a certain way in your own personal life. So when women come into it, it's nothing different. It's nothing changing. I know it's easier said than done, because if that one girl come into your life, she gonna really test your manhood. She gonna really test your principles. And 9 times out of 10, most men gonna fold because the woman too fine. Most men gonna revert back to them simp ways because she too fine. You don't want to lose her, because you never really embody your true self. You never really embodied your full potential. It was always up until a certain point. You was always self-improving until that one woman came into your life, until that 10 came into your life. Then everything goes out the window. Everything that you stood for goes out the window. Now she running game on you. Now she respected you and was attracted to you in the beginning because you was on your stuff. But as time go by, y'all get to spending more time together. She lose feelings for you because you done became who you said that you wasn't. And this only happens because of scarcity, because you scared to lose the woman. So you get in your feelings and try to do the most to show her that you want her in your life, to try to keep her in your life, to try to force her to change. That's another underlying factor and issue that men have, trying to force her to change. That's why I put emphasis on knowing who you're dealing with before you get serious with her. At the end of the day, bro, you have to see yourself as the prize, because a woman is only gonna do what you allow her to do. You get what I'm saying? She only gonna keep doing the things that you accept. So if a woman always arguing with you, she always putting you in position to where you have to be feminine, to where she's trying to make you be emotional and stuff like that, you have to remove yourself from the situation. You can just navigate your dating life 10 times better and 10 times more clearly when you're moving with logic. The emotion fogs up your judgment. The emotion fogs up your logic and disassociates your logic, throws it out the window. So you cannot move swiftly and move in the most enjoyable way when you're being emotional with women. Women see that as weakness and they exploit it. Any woman that you ever gonna deal with, bro, you understand what life was like when you were a simp and how women treated you and viewed you. That is the same thing if you still being emotional to this day. When I was emotional and insecure and a simp and other things back in the past, I did not enjoy my dating life. Women was not respecting me. You understand what I'm saying? But as I self-improved, as I shifted the trajectory and improved my own life and changed who I was, how I view things, how I think, etc., everything shifted with my dating life. Even now at times when I catch myself being emotional or arguing too much or doing this or doing that, I have to realize and think that I'm playing the woman's game. And I revert back logically and move accordingly in the future. But at the end of the day, the more logical and emotionally unavailable you are as a man, the more attractive you become to women. Because regardless of what she say, regardless of what type of man that she say she wants, she always wants the masculine man. The man who doesn't care. The man whose emotions she can't control. That's who she gonna keep trying to chase because she can't change him. He won't fold. She can't give him his feelings. And that's her mission now. Because she's so attached to him, that's her mission. As opposed to, I keep testing him, he keep failing the test. I keep disrespecting him, he keeps trying harder. I don't like this, I'm probably gonna have to end up cheating on him. What position do you wanna be in? What controller do you want? A red controller or do you want a pink controller? Do you want to be emotional and get tossed around and be in the friend zone and get played and get ghosted by women? Or do you want women to submit to you, follow your program, and treat you like a freaking king? What do you want, bro? It all starts with being in control of your emotions and seeing yourself as the prize and not letting any woman diminish your character or diminish what you stand for. Simple. So if you enjoyed this video and you learned something new, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And also, if you want to take your dating life to the next level, learn unheard of dating techniques, flirting techniques, just any way to master dating and get laid on command, make sure you click the link in the description and pin in the comments to get access to my free guide, which is going to teach you how to avoid the friend zone. I love y'all, and I'm gone.